Hello, fellow and future weirdos of the flock. How are you? Welcome. Welcome to my party pen. How are you? I am Nikki K the Great, and this is the party pen of weirdos. This is where we come to read Das Bible in a way that us weirdos would understand. So, if you are a weirdo or feel like you're a weirdo, maybe even a black sheep, maybe even someone who's interested in the pretty girl in the thumbnail. Well, I am the pretty girl in the thumbnail. I'm mostly just kidding. I'm probably only a little bit pretty. A lot. Anyway. I'm here to read you Das Bible in a way that you can understand, and also in a way that points out all the bullshit, you know, and tries to understand what it actually means, not what I want you to think it means, but what I think it means. You may have a different opinion, and there is a comment section. So if your opinion is worth reading, go ahead and put it in the comment section. Because there are a lot of smart fucking people that watch my videos. And there is a lot of people that want to say stuff but don't. Or they just want to say stupid shit and they want to get trolled. So, you know, tell me what you think. I mean, you don't got to put all the links and whatnot. Tell me what you think, not what other people say you think. What do you think? You know, I don't need links to what other people think. I want to know what you think. I'm telling you what I think. You know, what do you think? I don't care what the link thinks. I don't care what this guy over here says. Bible hustlers are Bible hustlers. And they're going to say whatever hustles their Bible book. You know, how do you know any of that shit is real? How do you know what they're saying is actually their experience? Unless they're reading you the Bible out loud on camera and telling you what it says and then what they think it means, not what some Jew told them it meant. I don't give a fuck about what they think. I give a fuck about what I think and what you think. You, the person watching this video. Probably you, the person that's watched this video that has never even bothered to read the Old Testament because it's a lot of fucking words for no reason. So I'm reading it and you can watch me read it. And then you can write down your opinion and then type it to me. I mean, there's all sorts of shit in this book. And if you read it with eyes that you have, not with eyes that somebody else gave you, but with the eyes that God gave you, if you read it, you can see all the bullshit and you don't have to be like, the Bible lies, but not have any inference for where the Bible lies. We're reading it and we're going to point it out, and you will at least know what book it's in, you know? So I appreciate the interaction. I appreciate your knowledge. And yes, I do share some of these videos in pagan places. on Gab, and some of them really get upset at me, and some of them really like to watch my videos because they're not biblically at all. And some people even are like, the Bible's anti-pagan, the Bible hates pagans. No, it doesn't. The Bible doesn't hate any religion except for religions that do child sacrifice. That the Bible is anti-child sacrifice, if anything, because God's like, don't put your kids through the fire, don't sacrifice your children, don't give your children up, love your children, right? That's what it is. Keep your family together, keep your children, keep your family. God doesn't say, like, only the men can go on this journey. No, He takes the whole family. Everybody goes. It's not, I mean, I don't know. So I do post this stuff. Well, I was posting it a lot of times in the pagan group. And they was like, eh. And I was like, we have good time. And then some of them watch it and some of them don't. Some people comment mean things. And then some people are like, all right, I'm going to give this a chance. And then, and then they're like, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's like, the Bible, it has everything. It even has a naked zombie. But that's not till way back. Oh, well, it would be way forward, actually, not back. It would be forward. But it even has, like, the Herculean thing in it, like, it pre flood. And apparently, there is not a Zeus Bible. I made a video yesterday about a Zeus Bible. There is not one. They are myths, right? So, like, it's pre flood. All this happened pre flood. But apparently, Zeus has a dad, and his name is Hermes. I thought Hermes was Zeus's brother, but apparently it's his dad. So is Hermes ancient god? Mercury is ancient god. See, that sounds stupid. So it's probably true. uh, was there a Zeus language, though? Like a language of Zeus? I don't know. But anyway, anyway, I don't know. But but I do know my my thing is about to die. I don't know. Okay. I know what's going on. Man, what smells like angry chili dogs? Something in here smells like a really pissed off chili dog. Is there food in here or something? No, it's not me. Is it? No, it's not me. Okay. Something in here really smells like an angry chili dog. So give me 1 second. Okay. So it was pizza. Dustin made this vegan style pizza yesterday. Uh, it was on clearance. It was like $1.29. It was like a $15 pizza for $1.29. It was vegan. It was made with cauliflower crust. So Dustin was like, okay, it's $1.29. So he bought one. Yeah. I I ate one piece. It was pretty decent. But then like the other two I put back here like under this thing with my computer. There's like a space like this. So I just hid the extra pizza under there and forgot about it. And then it smelled like angry chili dogs. It was all pizza. I am the worst. So it's not me that smelled like angry chili dogs. It was this old pizza. I am the fucking worst. Okay. So anyway, yesterday we read chapter 7 and chapter 8. I do not remember what chapter 7 was about, except for apparently they're in Mount Sinai right now, not Mount Horeb. I still don't understand what happened with these mountains. And then chapter 8 is where Moses makes his Freudian slip, and no one caught it. But somebody wrote it down where he's saying God or the Lord told him to dress Aaron and his sons like preverts. So then, just out of nowhere, Moses said to Aaron and his sons, boil the flesh at the door of the church and eat it with the bread that's in the basket of consecrations, as I commanded, telling Aaron and his sons, that which remains of the flesh and the bread, you're going to burn with fire. And then you can't leave for 7 days. And Moses is saying he is the one that told Aaron and his sons he has to do this. But everybody just goes along with it like God said. But Moses right here is saying, I'm the one that's making you do that shit. And then later on, it goes back to the Lord said. Because Moses, yeah, in the first paragraph, uh, 31 and 32, Moses like, I'm saying do this. And then 33 and 34, he's saying, God told me to do this, or God commanded this. And then 35, he's like, the Lord has commanded. No, it says, I am commanded. Okay? And then Aaron and his sons did all this because the Lord said it. But Moses right here is saying, I'm telling you to do this. The Lord commanded me. The Lord commanded me to tell you to do this. So then that's when we pick up on chapter 9. So, real quick, because I just took 15 minutes of your time. So go pee real quick and finish making your coffee. Did you leave your shoes on? Did you take your medicine? Did you take your medicine? Okay. Finish making your keep other people alive juice right there and go pee. Oh, and I'm a terrible hostess. I forgot to show you where the bathroom was. I'll show you. It's right. Hold on. right down that hallway, right there. And then you walk 2 steps in that hallway. You'll see Kelso's bedroom. Right across the hallway is the bathroom. Literally behind my yellow nightcoat. I have to wear that at nighttime so nobody runs me over. I got a little blinky thing too. Hold on. There's a blinky thing that I gotta walk around with, and it blinks a red. Here we go. I gotta wear this thing too at nighttime. Hold on, I'll show you. Can you see it? I gotta wear this at nighttime so nobody runs me over. That yellow coat right there, I wear that and then I put this thing on top of it, even in the summertime, so nobody runs me over. I live on a main road and there's no sidewalk, so yellow safety shit. Listen, I'm lame, I know, but I have I have problems. uh, okay, chapter 9. And it came to pass on the 8th day. Now remember, these dudes have to chill inside the church 7 days. Now I don't know if the 7 days, if they're doing the sacrifices and getting the food, or if they're just standing in front of the door and they only eat the one day. It doesn't say. But what it does say, on the 8th day, Moses called Aaron and his sons, also the elders of Israel, and he told Aaron, take a young bull. No, that's not what it said. It says, take a calf, a baby calf, for a sin offering, a ram for a burnt offering, and it's got to be perfect, and offer them before the Lord. And the vampires tell them, take you a kid of the goats for a sin offering. The one you were going to use for the Gus and the rice, yeah, you're giving that one for a sin offering. A calf and a lamb 1 year old without blemish for a burnt offering. So, like, that steak and that gyro you were going to make, yeah, take those two for a sacrifice. Also, a bullock and a ram for peace offerings to sacrifice before the Lord. And a meat offering. Okay, so this meat offering, it turns out that it's only flour. It's like cakes and shit. So why is that called a meat offering? I don't know. I don't know. Because they thought this ended up, or the flour thing was grain offering. And why don't they have a grain offering yet? Okay. Also, from meat offering, mingled with oil, for today the Lord will appear to you. And they brought that which Moses had commanded before the church, and all the vampires drew near and stood before the Lord. Now remember, God is living with, oh, well, He's moving in with these people. I don't think he's exactly living with them yet. He's still moving it. And Moses said, "This is the thing which the Lord has commanded that you should do, and the glory of the Lord shall appear unto you." Okay, so get this shit ready because God's coming to visit. And Moses said, "Offer your sin offering, your burnt offering, make an atonement for yourself and for the people. Offer the offering of the people and make atonement for them," just like God said. And Aaron therefore went to the altar, slew the calf of a sin offering, which was for himself. And the sons of Aaron brought the blood to him, and he dipped his finger in the blood and put it upon the horns of the altar, poured out the blood at the bottom of the altar. But the fat and the kidneys, the caul of the sin offering, was burnt upon the altar, just as the Lord told Moses. Okay, just as the Lord had commanded. Wait. And the flesh and the hide. Hold on. And the flesh and the hide he burnt with fire outside of the camp. And he slew the burnt offering. Aaron's sons presented to him the blood, which he sprinkled round about the altar. And they presented the burnt offering to him with the pieces thereof and the head. He burnt them upon the altar. He did wash the innards and the legs and burnt them upon the burnt offering on the altar. And he brought the people's offering. He took the goat, which was the sin offering for the people, and slew it. He offered it for sin, just as the first. And he brought the burnt offering and offered it according to the manner. He brought the meat offering, took a handful thereof, and burnt it upon the altar, beside the burnt sacrifice of the morning. Okay, so they do not clean this up. I thought they put the ash. Okay. And he slew also the bullock and the ram for sacrifice of peace offerings, which was for the people. Okay. Okay, so he gave them the peace offering just for the people, something to do. And Aaron's sons presented unto him the blood which he sprinkled upon the altar round about, and the fat of the bullock, and the ram the rump, and that which covers the innards, the kidneys and the caul. They put the fat, the breast, and the burnt. No, and he burnt the fat upon the altar. So is this still going to be like Burger King? Like, oh, if anybody knows how that works, Miss Raven Lady, Miss Mossy Boots, Molly, Amy, Melissa, Christian, somebody. Gothic extravaganza, Mr. Man, please. What does it mean? Is it like Burger King? Are they like rubbing the fat on the wood and then just burning the wood? Are they using that as accelerant to keep the fire burning perpetually? How is it the fat not like coming at the bottom and just putting the fire out? Because isn't that what happens? Like too much liquid, it like goes out. Like how does this work? I don't look. Maybe it's not for me to understand, but somebody's got to understand. Like this is wrapping my mind all kinds of pretzely. Does anybody know? Hello, hello. Is there anybody out there? Just comment if you hear me. Does anybody care what the Bible means? Wow. What does it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean? Is that how it works? Like Burger King? Look, they're just burning fat. And then they're not even allowed to make gravy with it. So, like, are they collecting the fat to make soap? Like, people know Jew lore. I don't know Jew lore. I never really paid attention to these guys. But then when I read the Bible, it's like, oh, these guys suck. I hate these people. So, like, I never paid attention to what their thing is. And I wouldn't even know how to look it up. I don't know. It's kind of like the Zeus thing. I couldn't find anything about it. And it turns out there is nothing to find out about it. So I don't know. I don't exactly know what to do. Ugh. Okay. So, and the rump and the innards, and he put the fat upon the breast, and he burnt the fat upon the altar. Oh, so he's frying this shit. He's like, put the fat on this crispy skin. And the breast and the right shoulder. Aaron waved for a wave offering before the Lord. And Aaron lifted up his hand toward the people, and he blessed them. Blessed are you, my child. So this is why the Pope does this. Okay, Aaron, and he blessed the people and came down from the offering of the sin offering and the burnt offering and peace offerings. And Moses and Aaron went into the church and came out, blessed the people. So they went in, concert was over, and people were like, encore, encore. So they came back out and they put on a rock show. That is not what they happened. That's not what happened. Okay, and bless the people. And the glory of the Lord appeared to all the people. This is what I don't get. Why do you guys worship the devil when God lived with you? God let you hear his trumpet voice like Charlie Brown, like wah, 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 wah. I think that's why the Charlie Brown people talk like that. Because God originally talked in trumpet to these people, and they were like, too much trumpet. Tell him to go away. Okay? So your people heard God talk. Your people, they lived with him. And he loved them. And then you guys shit on him to worship the devil. Listen, I'm just offended by that. I'm offended and I'm going all kinds of Karen. Because, listen, you disrespectful pieces of shit. It is in your blood to do the God thing. But you don't pay attention to the it's you don't pay attention to the feeling to do the right thing. Instead, you worship the devil, child sacrifice, bow to Moloch. Listen, why? Why do you do that? God lived with you. God lived with your ancestors. No, no, I'm a motherfucking lie because most of the people now are Babylonian descendants. That's what they are, and that's why they don't care. Because they're not real Jews. Duh. See, I just answered my own question. You just answered my question. That is a digital high five. Fuck yeah. Listen, we just talked through it. You see what I'm saying? We're figuring it out. So, do you think I'm close? What do you think? Because, I mean, I'm fast forwarding real quick because this is why my theory is they're not Jews. Because Nebuchadnezzar, now, I get maybe he didn't. I think he moved other countries instead of Babylonians. So, really, they're their enemies. Well, that's why they do all the fake shit. We need to read Nebuchadnezzar. We need to get there because these people are not real Jews. Yeah, and now they're American, so they're definitely not really Jew. So their people never lived with God, so it's not in their blood. So, yeah. I don't know. What exactly do you think? You who's watching this. Maybe, okay, right there. You who's watching this. What do you think? Knowing what you know about this religion and different religions and many other things from your experience in life, what do you think? I was raised by preachers and shit, and a lot of this I never knew until I read it the first time, right? And I read that on camera the first time also, and it was fucking wild, okay? So, knowing what I know from that, and hearing of other religions, and knowing other religions, and things like that, knowing things of other religions because I don't really know other religions. I've never been outside of God. So, knowing what I've heard about them and my experience in life and reading Nebuchadnezzar, these people are not Jews. So, well, they are Jews. They claim to be Jews. They're not Hebrews, and Hebrews should sue the fuck out of all these people for making them look bad. Just Nicolation, Nicky speculation, Nicolation. So I don't know. That's just what I think. What do you think? I keep wanting to know what you think. What do you think? What do you know? What do you infer from at least this chapter? What do you think? This fucking train is about to get it. It's a throw hands train. Anyway, anyway, thank you for watching. I love you. Keep your head down, your nose clean, shoes tied. Learn word magic is so important. Say bye to Captain. I was trying to keep her in camera view, but I moved too much. Anyway, bye, Captain. So, digital high five for helping me think of whatever I thought of. Fuck yeah. I love you. Don't get ready. Stay ready. Love you. Bye.